Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome on into another Marvel Contest Champions video, and today it's a little something different. I asked this YouTuber if I could comment on this video, and so we're going to go through it and see what the whole commotion about. Now, some of this is about the Heart of Fire event, and Hulkling was too OP for the game. Mike made that comment that we're not ready for Hulkling as a 7-star, and so we're going to watch this video. It's by SADIK'S. MCOC. It got 11,000 views. Shouting him out. If you guys want to watch the original video, I'll post it in my link in my channel below. And let's get into it.
I wasn't even planning to make this video, but bro, Kabam pushed it too far this time. Like, what are y'all even doing? You keep saying you care about the community, but then you pull this garbage? Nah.
So what he's referring to is the Heart of Fire event, but they did announce it like a month or two spring cleaning deals, so that we would know, okay, for those that want to try to go for this event that don't have the units by the spring cleaning deals to go for this event. And also Cyclops, right, who's pretty much a free-to-play character and doesn't even need to dupe, and yeah, the damage is bonkers, and I don't know if they'll change it, because if they change what they did to Cyclops, then does he just become a meme again? Does he not become as good? I have no clue, but we're going to continue the video.
We're not staying quiet anymore. If you're tired of being ignored, share this video. Blast it everywhere. And
That's what
watch
we're
till
doing.
the end, because the stuff they just pulled with these 7-star reveals, it's straight up disrespectful. You're going to want to hear every word of this.
Wasn't it too loud?
What is Kabam thinking? All right. We seriously need to talk. I don't even know where to start right now, because what just happened in Marvel Contest of Champions, nah, this ain't making sense. So, the Heart of Fire event, right? Yeah, that big hype event where they slowly started revealing 6-star champions getting upgraded to 7 stars for the very first time. And yo, at first, it was solid. We were getting some real heaters, like actual fan favorite top tier champs. The kind of reveals that make you go, okay, Kabam's cooking. And for a while, I was vibing with it. The reveals were looking clean, powerful, exciting. It felt like they were finally giving us the champions we deserved in the 7-star pool, until we got to the cosmic class. And then
Completely agree with everything. I was really feeling it. APOC, Nick Fury, then it was iBomb, and it was like, then Tigra, then Fam, and then it was like, okay, the limits are all off right now, right? They're coming out with Tigra and Future Ant-Man. Hulkling's coming, right? There's not a lot of great counters to Future Ant-Man in the game currently, and I'm like, well, Hulkling being released besides Fam makes perfect sense. That way, because my Future Ant-Man, he's rank 4 personally, and he's getting banned every single Battlegrounds match. I don't know what would happen if I had a rank 3 Fam, but yeah, every single match he's being banned, because there's just not a lot of counters to him. Not everyone has Beta Ray Bill ranked up, and he's not he's not the perfect counter for Fam. He really isn't, you know. Vox is a good counter for Fam. There's not a lot of Vox users out there. Mine's personally only rank 2. I do want to take him up. There's Adam Warlock. But again, like, these are like, you know, specific champions that they're just not game-wide champs, you know, that everybody's using. So we're going to continue on.
everything just crashed. Like straight up nosedived into the abyss.
Yeah.
Now listen, Cosmic Class? That's where the heavy hitters live, man. We're talking about Hulkling, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and of course, the king himself, Hercules. These are not just good champions. These are game-defining champions. Champions who melt bosses, ignore mechanics, solo endgame content, and do it all while laughing in your face. So when we hit the final reveal of the event, the big cosmic 7-star moment, everyone was hyped. Everyone was on the edge of their seat. It was like, yo, who's it gonna be? It's gotta be Herc. Maybe Hulkling. CGR? Come on, baby, let's go. But then, Kabam reveals Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix. What the actual... Bro, I can't even lie. I was sitting there stunned. Like, did I just get baited by the entire event? I had to blink a couple times, check the date, make sure I wasn't stuck in some early April Fool's update or something. Now hold up. Before y'all jump on me, let me say this loud and clear. I'm not saying Dark Phoenix is trash. I'm not saying she's unusable. That's not the point here. The point is, she does not belong in the same league as Hercules, Hulkling, or CGR when we're talking about raw cosmic power, utility.
She also doesn't belong in the same class as future Ant-Man, Tigra, Nick Fury. Let's just be real. She is not a powerful attacker. I wouldn't even say she's really a BG's attacker. She's quite a slow attacker for fast content, like shorter fights. She's great for long-form content, but as you guys will notice, if you guys watch the channel Grass, he did a comparison video on both Phoenixes, and yeah, my conclusion was pretty much on point that I think regular Phoenix is better on attack than Dark Phoenix, and it was true. And it's like, I guess because she's a 2A champ, they made her a little bit weaker, and Phoenix isn't a 2A champ, but yeah, I totally agree with that. We're going to continue.
Or hype. She's not that girl. Not when you're hyping up the final 7-star reveal like it's the climax of an MCU movie. So people started asking questions. Forums lit up. People were like, Kabam, what are you doing? Where's Herc? Where's the actual cosmic sauce? And Kabam responded.
Herc was never going to come as a 7-star. Yeah, they don't want that, but they have Serpent in the game with even more powerful immortality. Serpent's immortality cannot be bypassed with a special 3, right? It can't be like nullify and staggered. Only certain champions can do that to him. ISO Fiend can like prevent it. Other champs can like prevent it from accessing and turning on. But yeah, it's just, he's so busted, dude. And his regen is just ridiculous, you know. But we can't get Herc, we can't get Hulkling, and CGR. I really thought, okay, if it's not going to be Hulkling, it's going to be CGR, because you could turn off CGR with so many different nodes in the game. But no, they're not ready to release these champions yet, but we got Dazzler, Cyclops, Juggernaut, Tigra, Fam. This makes absolutely no sense, and he's going to get into it.
Gave us an answer. They said something like, the game isn't ready yet for those powerful champions to be 7-stars. And I was like, you know what? Okay, I don't agree, but I get it. Maybe you want to ease in the power creep. Maybe you're worried about balancing. All right, fine, cool. But then, Cyclops gets a buff. Cycle freaking ops. And not just a baby tweak. Nah, this man came out swinging like he was tired of being a meme since 2016. Dude's dropping 6-figure yellow numbers like it's open bar damage night. And he's a mutant. You know what that means? We now have 7-star Apocalypse in the game. So this new Cyclops, he can be turned into a horseman. You know how nasty that is? You're basically handing this man a nuclear warhead and telling him, go nuts. So let me get this straight. Hercules is too OP to be released as a 7-star, but Horseman Cyclops dropping 100k crits is totally fine? Make it make sense. And again, no hate to Cyclops. I'm actually happy for the guy. Man finally got some respect on his name.
Same. I'm happy as well for Cyclops, right? But it's so true. Like, it's so hypocritical of them to just say, like, no, we're not ready for him. And there's other content creators out there, I won't name them specifically, that have said, like, Hulkling's playstyle is too easy. Bro, Cyclops' playstyle is literally easier than Hulkling's playstyle. Hulkling, you actually have to parry, hit into block, go into block, and get unblockable. Cyclops is literally just parry, 5-hit combo, build your freaking precisions up, launch on your SP2, and then launch unblockable SP1s. Literally, that's it. It's the easiest place, like, a 5-year-old could play Cyclops in this game and have success with it. And he turns off, he's got the true focus buff, so he shuts off evade and miss or whatever else. So, yeah, it's absolutely absurd. It's insane. It really is.
Long enough. But let's be real here. This move completely breaks the logic that Kabam gave us. You can't say you're holding back champs like Hulkling and CGR because the game isn't ready. And then, in the same breath, throw out a Cyclops that punches harder than my 7-star Hulk. Bruh, what is going on over there? Are you good, Kabam? Is everything all right in the HQ? Because this ain't adding up. This ain't even basic math anymore. We're in full-on alternate timeline decision-making. This is the exact kind of stuff that makes players lose trust. It's inconsistent, it's confusing, and it just straight up kills the hype when your final reveal, your big moment, feels like a total miss. Anyway, that's the rant. I had to get this off my chest. Let me know in the comments what you think. Am I overreacting? Did Dark Phoenix deserve that spotlight? Or are you with me in saying we should have had one of the big three, Herc, Hulkling, or CGR, come in swinging? And while you're down there, hit that like if you feel me, and subscribe if you want more.
I agree. We should have got maybe not one of the big three, maybe one of the two of the big three, one of those, Hulkling or CGR. But yeah, I've been on this train for a while, guys. If you see me in other YouTube channels, I've been, constantly asking, and I've been constantly seeing Tigra do 30-second fights. 40-second serpent fights. I've been seeing Future Ant-Man do crazy stuff. Nick Fury do insane stuff. And it's like, Cyclops doing even crazier stuff. And it's like, well, what? Bro, what? Hulkling is not doing... What did I see the other day? I saw a Cyclops take a Nick Fury, right? Nick Fury was at 70, I believe it was like 60 or 70% health on his first life, dude. Cyclops got to he was at the L3, but he can't get to an L3. He's at an L2 because he wasn't at 20 precisions. The guy launched it with 7 precisions and killed Nick Fury's first life and then nuked his entire second life. Bro. I forget what channel that was, but what? Like Hulk, and it was like, what, a 40-second Nick Fury fight, Bri? Can we find that? I don't know where it was. It was like a 45-second Nick Fury fight, right? Under a minute. It was under a minute, and it's like, bro, Hulkling is not... A 7-star Hulkling at rank 3 is not going to do a rank 3 or rank 4 Nick Fury in under a minute. Like, Hulkling is not going to take a 70% health Nick Fury and in a special 2 into a special 1 kill his first life and his second life. No. There's just no way, dude. Like, you know what? Hulkling might be able to come close to that. You have to rely on, 1, Nick Fury's AI not doing anything fishy, your relic, your full combos, and your parries. And if he goes unblockable. Cyclops is just sitting out there. Dead. Dead. Hulkling's got to rely on all the other shit that can go wrong in a BG's fight. Right? You got to back off. Shit, he's unblockable. I got to hit the block. I got to break through the block. Like, all that shit. So, yeah, it's crazy, man. Let me know in the comments below, but big shout out to this guy. MCOC Trevor. That's whose video it was. So, anyway, I started blasting rank 4 Cyclops, and it was, what, a rank 4 Nick Fury, right? Rank 4 Cyclops versus a rank 4 Nick Fury. 7 precisions he had. 7. He didn't even build up his precisions all the way, bro. And killed a Nick Fury at like 60% health. His first life's gone. Got to the second life and just gone. It just freaking deleted, bro. Like, dude. Wow. Okay. Alright. I'm going to rank mine up. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what Kabam says for rebalancing. But we are so far back on rebalancing. Where are we at? What champs are we even at? I don't even remember what champs are at, dude, because they're so far behind on the fucking rebalancing, coming out with the bullshit in August for the batch. We gotta come out with the batches now, guys.
It won't come out until what?
August.
September?
August. Freaking August build for Patriot, bro. Patriot came out, what, a year ago? We gotta wait a year for buff champion, new champs to be buffed and then work properly? Like, dude... we're getting on a whole nother rant now, but yeah, I agree with most of this video. I wish it was one of the big 3. I think a lot of people do. A lot of people are like, wait, what the fuck, Dark Phoenix? We just got Phoenix, bro. So now there's 2 Phoenixes in the game. Phoenix and Dark Phoenix. And a Jean Grey. We just got 3 Jeans. Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, and Jean Grey. Aren't they all the same person?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jean Grey's Phoenix, right? And then she turns into Dark Phoenix. Oh my God, this is so 3 Jean Greys, dude.
Jean Grey is Phoenix,
Oh my God, bro. 3, guys, 3 within a month. Is that what is that? Who made that decision? 3. That's like coming out with 3 Spider-Men in like a month, and being like, here you go, guys. We got,
and it's all Tony.
It's all like regular. It's all the same freaking Peter Parker Spider-Man. It's not like, we got the
Noir.
Indian Spider-Man, Spider-Man Noir, and Miles Morales or some shit. It's like, oh man, dude, what are we doing? But yeah, guys,
I want that Indian Spider-Man.
I do too. I want Noir too, man. But Noir Spider-Man won't come into our game until next year when Nicolas Cage makes that live-action Spider-Man Noir movie, which looks dope. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the video. I just wanted to get my thoughts out on this video. I asked him if I could do a reaction to this video. He said yeah, so here it is. And also, I got to get my gameplay out tomorrow on a couple champs for you guys. And then we got that Titan Crystal coming in like 2 or 3 weeks. That's going to be total hypeness. I'm finishing up Epoch tomorrow. And then I'll probably have those rewards out. Yeah, I'll have the 2 7-star Nexus Crystals. I don't know if I'm going to save them or what, but we'll figure all that out. So, hit all those buttons, guys. All them freaking buttons, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.